What's up, Sagittarius? This is going to be your love forecast for the first half of January. Happy New Year. I'm filming this right before New Year's Eve. And so I hope you've all enjoyed the festive season, and shout out to my girl Tara for this wonderful Drunken Skillet t-shirt, which I thought would be a cute funny to wear for this round. Now guys, this is for my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also offer personal readings, and all the info for that's in the description box of the video. There does tend to be a bit of a wait for a reading with me, so if you ever wanted to explore your options, I've put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box as well, which is a great company that will offer you access to so many brilliant psychics and readers located all over the world. And if you go through the link I provided you, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Interesting, we've got the Justice card at the bottom of the deck. So there's something about justice, maybe wanting to make something right or balance something out in a situation. But anyway, I'm going to do, guys, the person on your mind and how do they feel about you and what do you feel towards them, and then the projected outcome for the first 2 weeks of January. Bearing in mind, guys, that outcomes can and do shift and will shift depending on the energy, depending on your actions, inactions, your reactions, your assumptions, your self-concept and your beliefs, okay? So when things are unfavorable and showing up repeatedly, or there's triggers, you absolutely can shift circumstances and have a different outcome or a different version of a connection. I believe in quantum mechanics, and I encourage you all to go and look into the law of assumption, and that will help you to get more favorable results or shift into new versions of connections. The outside is a mirror, and this is one timeline, and so whatever is manifesting right now is the version of the situation that you've created on that timeline. Okay, so check it out. So let's have a look at this person and what are their feelings towards you as we move through the first half of January. I saw the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor and the Ace of Cups. So this person seems to still be kind of on, holding on to you. Some of you are dealing with a situation that involves marriage or divorce or children, because I saw that Justice card and the Emperor, which would be a husband and a father figure. And then I saw the Four of Cups and the Two of Swords. So there seems to be a stuckness or a stagnancy or indecision. And Four of Cups can be rejection. The Justice card's still on the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's have a look. Four of Wands is in the reverse. Eight of Cups is in the reverse. King of Wands is in the reverse. Two of Swords is in the reverse. The Empress card is in the reverse. No one comment that why are there so many reversals. The truth of the matter is, you'll see on every different video, the way that the cards are laid out is different. How I shuffle is just very intuitive, and it's exactly how it's meant to be, okay? So right now, Eight of Cups in the reverse is not really, this person hasn't walked away, or they don't want to walk away, or there's a return, but on the other hand, there's been a lot of stuckness. So this person wants to come unstuck with you. Four of Wands is in the reverse and the Empress card is in the reverse. I saw the Emperor when I was shuffling. So this could be a situation involving marriage, divorce, children, something like that. Or otherwise, Saggy, this is really about lack of clarity on whether or not this could grow. There's indecision here, right? Like it's about wanting to nurture the connection, but feeling like maybe there's no potential for that. Because I've got a King of Wands in the reverse, and a King of Wands in the reverse is a shadow king. It can be very much about ego. It also can be that there's a sexual component, but it seems to be that, there's not a hell of a lot of this nurturing and growth, like potential for growth and expansion. But then an unwillingness to kind of walk away. I mean, the Four of Wands is in the reverse, so this means like that either there's been lack of stability or commitment, or if you're in a commitment with this person, this could be a bit of a breakdown of a commitment or a feeling of that. I mean, I've got Six of Wands. Okay, it's in the reverse. I was like, another reversal, but it's in the reverse. So there's a feeling of lack of success, okay, in this situation, or lack of recognition, Let's see why we have an 8 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. So there is a sense of wanting a positive shift and wanting to get past a conflict, because the 5 of Wands is in the reverse. So there's been some kind of a tension or a drama here. For some of you, this involves outside energies that are impacting on the situation. I will get a little bit more on it. We've got the Strength card in the upright. So this is ego. So more so than anything, this looks like ego battles between you and this person, okay? And so it's testing the strength of the connection, and it's causing this sort of feeling of like, is there ability to grow here? Now, Empress card in the reverse is like the Shadow Empress. So this is something to do with, you know, not nurturing oneself, not loving oneself. So it could be a bit of this shadow aspect going on in this situation where, you know, either this is provoking you to feel very that way, so you're not coming across as very confident, or this person, something within the behavior between the two of you is not, this person's feeling quite challenged. Look, the Empress card can be a mother figure, so this also could be mummy issues, guys. If there's like ego battles and things, this could be someone where there's a lot of like family trauma and stuff going on. I don't Freud in every single reading, but it does sometimes come through. So the Empress card in the reverse, this could be maybe the impact of an unhealthy sort of a feminine energy, or a mother figure, or old stuff to do with mum. Let's have a look. As I said that, the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, for some of you, you're dealing with a situation where there has been a breakdown in like a family unit, wife and mother. There could be an unhealthy, like you could be dealing with someone where there's exes involved, and this is like being projected into the current situation. Let's have a look. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, Temperance card. So how's this person feeling about you, Saggy? Not very successful. There's been conflict or drama. There is also a sense of destiny, like there's something strong between the two of you, but there's a lot of ego, and there's a lot of this needing to temper things. Now, your energy is Sagittarius, so this is about healing. Maybe this person's understanding that they need to heal something within themselves, you know, that's not very healthy. Or they're feeling like you need to temper yourself, Sagittarius, Temperance card. Well, you know, conflict and, you know, triggering and ego stuff, like, you know, if we don't take care of that, so this is where things are not tempered. So we can, you know, have drama, or we can have conflict. So maybe there's some insecurities and things coming up in this situation. I mean, Temperance and 3 of Pentacles means that this person seems to want to work with you, like work together with you, and actually maybe heal this. There's been a sense of timing and patience involved, so this could be something that's been going on for a while. And then we've got the Hierophant. This person seems to be focused on like traditional values or commitments. There could be differences in your cultural background or religion, and that could be impacting on the situation or causing drama or conflict. You know, maybe this is about outside networks that are influencing this situation, you know. If you're dealing with religion and culture or family, that's very focused on that. So anyway, Sag, there seems to have been a lot of stress here. This person wants to get out of stress and anxiety. Maybe this is about having the courage and the determination to like do that, to shift things for the positive by maybe doing some inner work, and to let go of maybe what's blocking this. I mean, why do we have that King of Wands in the reverse? So there could be a lot of attraction, but a lot of ego and a lot of differences, a lot of clashing. Let me see. King of Wands in the reverse, Hanged Man. Things seem to be very like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and Hanged Man as well. It's like there's stuff that needs to be let go of or released. Hanged Man is surrender. So it's like there's a lot of this holding on, and like maybe a lot of conflict and clashing and differences, but then holding on to that perhaps. You know, so if you're on pause with this person, this also can be a sense of enlightenment. So maybe something's going on with this person's understanding, like that there's also wisdom to be gained from all of this drama. Like ego issues that need to be dealt with, or looking at what needs to be shifted, Wheel of Fortune, right? For the positive. Okay, I don't know. 5 of Swords is in the reverse. There's definitely been a clash. Communication issues here, 5 of Swords, but it's in the reverse. So they want to deal with that. There's a higher level of wisdom here with that Hierophant card as well. So you could have a very spiritual connection with this person. I mean, we have quite a few major arcana on the table, but it seems to be like a lot of triggering and shadow stuff going on. Justice card, as I said, major arcana, and that was the first card I spoke about. So there's something about balance. This is also karma. And I don't label karma like maybe some other readers, like this isn't like it's just a lesson, it's a karmic, and then we project that and we blame. Like karma is literally, you know, what are our patterns that we want to break? Now this person could be mirroring some stuff to you that you need to work through, and you could be doing the same. Okay, so the Justice card, action and consequence is karma or repetition. And our thoughts create our reality. So if you guys want to know more about that, as I said, go and look at the law of assumptions. So this is a manifestation of a version of a connection. I just looked up, it was 11:11 on the recording. A manifestation of a version of a connection that is showing you your beliefs and your self-concept. And we don't need to wait for the mirror to change for us to feel differently. We have to change something on the inside, and then the mirror will shift. You don't even have to take someone if you don't want them. I'm just reading the situation. But Justice card is about, you know, balance. It is karmic stuff. It's also possible that this person feels like something needs to be made right between the two of you, or they want to do the right thing by you, but things are in suspension because something to do with timing, because it's really testing their strength, whatever they have to actually heal or deal with. Or what they're up against, because 5 of Wands, this could be outside energies that are really pressuring them or interfering or influencing them in some way. The Justice card as well could be legal matters. Marriage and divorce could be in the mix. So some of you are dealing with a situation where things need to be wrapped up. I don't know, I've got 10 of Cups here. It's again about family. So the other thing about karmic stuff, right, or our beliefs, and then we keep manifesting from that place of beliefs. It could be that this person is very heavily influenced by how they were brought up, but not so much in a positive way, right? So like tradition, culture, family, karmic stuff that, you know, maybe is not so much in alignment with where they want to go or what they want to manifest for themselves, because Hangman is enlightenment, right, guys? I know this is turning into a really high level reading, Sag, but it just, not every reading's the same. This is how it's coming out. But family's coming through quite strongly. The other thing is that this person, there's a sense of destiny here between the two of you, and they want to make things right, and they do see happiness with you. Right now they seem to be like there's a lack of hope, and there's a need for healing. The Star card, okay, this is Aquarius energy. Aquarius, Libra, Leo, Taurus, and then, you know, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Taurus, Libra with the Empress card. Anyway, because they're very weighed down. So this person's carrying a lot of burdens. And it's like sucking their vitality. That's what I'm hearing. But I've got 7 of Wands. So they're guarded. They're also feeling like they have to defend themselves. So it could be something about having to defend themselves from some outside factors, like outside influences, family, past drama, right? That is still affecting them, because I've got the Devil, and the Devil card is in the reverse. So they're working to kind of release themselves from like toxic patterns, toxic influences, fears, limiting beliefs. I do think that there's a strong sexual component between the two of you. Devil card, King of Wands. But this person, I mean, there's not a lot of cups here. This person has a very hard time like opening their heart. There's a lot of ego, and ego is fear usually, right? So it's like maybe it masks as bravado, but it's really just fear. It's like, you know, not allowing ourselves to really be seen, or to see and be seen, or to open up, or to love, or whatever. Old codependency issues. So maybe this person also has old ties, like old relationships, or a relationship that they have to like let go of, or let loose, you know, that was very toxic, and maybe there's a lot of projection of that in this situation. or toxic family stuff, that they're very weighed down by that. Do you feel me, Sag? I mean, I've got Page of Pentacles, so it's like they want to come in. They might feel like what they offer you is small, so that's the other thing. They could have a lot of insecurities, okay, due to how they were brought up, and trauma to do with that. Guys, I know I'm going all over the place, but I just have to give you whatever comes through. I mean, this is complicated. Capricorn energy with the Devil, and then there's a Five of Pentacles. Like, they want to make you an offer, but exactly, Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. Something about, like, they feel like what they offer you, you might feel like it's not enough, or maybe you've had conflict where, and again, I'm not blaming you, Sag, maybe something within your dynamic, whatever you've said or how it's come across, they have projected that feeling, like they feel like you come across like you think that they're not enough for you or something like that. This is like abandonment issues. Oh God, Sag. Anyway, there's potential for this to shift, guys. So it starts also with, like I said, it starts with you. If you want to persist with this and manifest this differently, and I'm not forcing any of you to do that, but for those of you who want to, you can re-script the whole thing and change. This is just mirroring something within you, right? Like, let's have a look at you, how you feel about them. Okay? Hanged Man. You both got the Hanged Man, Sag. Sorry if there's noise if I touch the microphone. I don't mean to. You've both got Hanged Man. So it's like, it feels like there's a suspension. You've got one foot in and one foot out, but you both got Wheel of Fortune. I split the deck and I saw Wheel of Fortune. So there's a sense of wanting a positive shift. There's also something that feels destined, but that is the Wheel of Karma as well. And Four of Pentacles, you're holding on but holding back, Wheel of Fortune again. This is also what you hold on to, Sag. So what limiting beliefs and patterns do you hold on to? And then, you know, things keep going round and round. Do you feel me, Saggy? Four of Pentacles. Okay, you also might feel that this person holds back a lot. And that might be a toxic trait that they have, but that's coming from insecurity and pressure. This person might care a lot what other people think, and that might be coming from a fear of rejection or abandonment. And maybe you feel like they don't prioritize you, and instead they're allowing outside energies to influence them. And then that's triggering your insecurity. Do you know what I mean, Saggy? King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, but you want commitment with them, and you want, you know, King of Pentacles, I mean, this is about loyalty, commitment, stability. You seem to be very focused on grounding this into the, you know, into something stable, or maybe you feel like this person is holding back on giving you that, but you hope to have that. Like, you want a new start. I mean, for some of you want to make a good decision for the long term. That's King of Pentacles. Maybe you're finding like that you want to explore an option outside. I mean, Ace of Pentacles could be a totally new thing, but there's a lot here around Pentacles, so you are focused on what's practical and grounded, and it seems to be there's an element of you that really wants to commit to this, and you're still kind of holding on to it. So let's have a look. Six of Wands is in the upright. You want success. This person's not feeling successful. And then we've got Five of Cups in the reverse, and then the Ace of Wands, and then the Six of Cups. You want to reconcile this, Sag, it looks like. So, okay, guys, it's not going to be for everyone, but for those of you who have this story, it seems to me that the ones where it's hitting home, you do want to reconcile this, and you still have passion for this person, Ace of Wands, and you have memories with this person, but there's confusion and mixed feelings. And then you've got the Empress card in the upright with the Two of Cups. So you want to nurture this connection, you see potential, you feel a soul connection, but there's a lot of mixed feelings here. And the other thing is that maybe you're not sure, like I said, you feel this, and on one minute you feel all this fondness and you feel like there's potential, and on the other hand, maybe you're like, okay, do I need to maybe explore other options? Like, what's the wise choice for me? There seems to be losses here, and you want to get past that. You're also working on healing your own childhood stuff and your own past stuff, Saggy, okay? Six of Cups. So that's why, I mean, the Empress is coming out now in the upright. So this is actually maybe you feeling like this has taught you something, this situation, and it's helping you to maybe release some of the old stuff that's been weighing you down. You do want to come out of this energy this stuckness and whatnot, and you want success, but there's an Eight of Swords. So there's been a lot of this kind of having to deal with your own fears and your own limiting beliefs. But maybe also, Sag, you're not sure. It's like, hold on or move ahead onto something else. Eight of Swords is a bit like trapped in the mind. It's like, I can't move on. It feels like this isn't moving forward. I don't know. What's going on with that Seven of Cups? Knight of Pentacles, exactly. It's like this is the slow and steady, like you putting in the effort. It seems to be going slow. You're willing to put in the effort. Yeah. But then you're confused. Is it worth the effort? Because Six of Pentacles is in the reverse. Some of you feel like you're not getting equal, or like it's a breadcrumb situation. You're not getting the support that you want. So Sag, it'll be up to you. Some of you may feel like you've outgrown it. I don't know. There's some kind of a connection here still that you're holding on to, but also, you know, you're confused. I mean, let me just see. Let me see, Sag, what this person's coming in with now. Influences. What did I say, Sag? Third parties, manipulation, others involved, intervention, side piece, mistress, flirting with others. That could be another thing, Sag. I mean, there's outside influences, and maybe also, or maybe, you know what, Sag, maybe you've got Seven of Cups, so you could be looking at other options. They could feel like you have other options, so that's the other thing, right? It's weird. You know, maybe there's a lot of suspicion here, because I really wasn't getting so much Seven of Swords and all that on their end, how they feeling. You know, I wasn't picking up. The Five of Wands to me was more about like outside influences and family. See, look, reflection, dark night of the soul, dark shadow. There's a lot of this shadow stuff coming up. And then I've got adrenaline, roller coaster ride, ups and downs, good and bad, rushes of feelings. So what's this person coming towards Sag with? Ravenous. I told you there's a lot of sexual attraction. Uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, hunger for pleasure. Then I've got party, having fun with friends. But then only, I told you, Sag, I don't think this person's really messing around, but there's this party, having fun, clubbing. And then I've got only you, focused on you, observing you. There's no one like you, obsession. Okay, but then I've got toxic. Nasty behaviors, unhealthy, because conflict, clashing, differences. And then I have family right after that, sorry. Family, and then triggers, my God. So the family stuff, so there's old toxic family stuff. So this person has inner child wounds, it says. This is also triggering that you both provoke in each other. The stuff is to do with old, you know, family. This person feels very insecure, and that's due to family dynamics. So it says feeling safe, making a home. I think on one hand you make this person feel safe, Sag. On the other hand, then they project a lot of their own insecurities, and they might push you away, or maybe they try to escape, party, and then they have unhealthy friends around them that are influencing them, toxic. Maybe this person's into like partying, you know, indulging and all that, like drinking, drugging, whatever it is, but not for all of you. But you get what I'm saying, Sag? So I know like sometimes I jump around, but the cards really do confirm what I'm saying, because then I've got butterflies, devotion, can't stop smiling, feeling complete. And then I've got children, childhood. It's this childhood stuff, right? I mean, Sag, look again. I'll redirect you to this law of assumption stuff. Either or. It's beneficial. Like if stuff is coming up that's not benefiting you, and it looks like you're in Empress energy, which means you are ready to grow and expand. You are integrating these lessons. You're learning a lot. We don't blame the mirror, right? Like the outside, you can have a different version of this. Like if you decide, okay, I'm going to let go of the old story about me, and I'm going to recreate this from a new place. And again, you can look into, there's lots of coaches online, Kim Velez, Dylan James, and so many coaches that will teach you how to do that. You can do that. Or if you don't want it, you don't want to put your energy into that. You've put your energy into yourself, where you're learning that there's a narrative, because everyone that we've manifested has come in as like a mirror, right? And so then you're able to evolve. And so that's the benefit here. Okay, Sag, something has you like holding on to this. So decide why. There's ability to shift it, or maybe you're holding on because your ego is trying to change the story by hoping that the mirror is going to change, which never works, and you get very frustrated, right? The mirror can't change. You have to change, and then the mirror changes. You'll know what I mean if you go and look into the law. Okay, all right, Saggy. I hope that resonated for you. I mean, it looks like still a bit of this round and round. They're still sort of holding on to you. So you're both holding on to each other, obsession, and they're very focused on you. So if you still want to explore that, maybe you can do some more work around your intentions and your story, or otherwise, you know what, Saggy, fuck it, like, move on. What else can I say? All right, Sag, I'm sending you guys so much love. For those of you who it resonated for, I'm glad. And anyway, I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.